Hello everyone, my name is Lương Vương Nguyễn. Today I would like to present the paper. The title is A Survey of Recognition System, Datasets, Evaluation Methods and its Application Domains. My presentation have 5 sessions. For the first session is the introductions. The second session is classification of the recognition system. The third is evaluation matrix. The fourth is the datasets and domains. And the last session is challenges and future work. Let's move to the introduction. As we can know nowadays, the loss of the online platform like Netflix and Amazon, they provide a lot of product or the movies for the user. Because of the loss of product, we can imagine the user cannot find the suitable item for their favorites. That is the reason the recognition system appear. The recognition system used to filter the millions of content and can make the personalized recognition to the user. Normally, the recognition model can separate in 3 classes. The first is focus on the content by filtering that use the content of the products to determine the user preference. And the second is collaborative filtering that use the similar the user by on their preference to make the recommendation by on the similar user. And the last one is the hybrid system that combine the two methods, content by and collaborative filtering. Lots of the surveys about the recognition system, but in our study, we developing a survey that's emphasizing the utilized datasets, the evaluation techniques, and the application domain. That's our purpose for this review. Let's move to the second session, the classification of recognition system. The first one is the content-based recognition system. The content-based recognition system suggests item by utilizing the user data directly or indirectly. The system analyzes the various writing documents or description to establish a user profile, user preference that reflect their historical rating patterns. Lots of study work with this approach, and you can see in the table 1 is the comparison between various content by approach. That they almost focus to some very popular datasets, and their result is impressive with the deep learning by approach. The next is the collaborative filtering recognition system. Collaborative filtering is a significant approach widely employed across industries, particularly on the platform like Amazon's, Netflix. They use the collaborative filtering to boost the product promotion and enhance sales. They two categories of the recognition algorithm that are distinct called the memory-based and model-based methods. The memory-based algorithm are straightforward due to their lack of model building requirements. The algorithm rely on the correlation between the item or between the users that employs distant measurements like nearest neighbor to offer recommendations. In contrast, the algorithm in model-based levels prediction model are based on the user preference matrix called rating matrix to generate recommendation. The next is the hybrid recommendations. A hybrid approach is developed integrating various types of information from individual recommendation system techniques to mitigate the issues and produce more the refined consensus outcome. There is seven um, types of hybrid recommendation techniques that focus on weight switching, mixed feature combinations, cascades, the feature augmentations, and use the metadata level. You can see there is many research focus on the hybrid approach and you some very popular datasets like movie lens, last.fm and IMDb, and the result of their research also very impressive. The other recommendation system approach like knowledge-based, cross-domains, context-aware, and demographic filtering that are trying to improve some very specific case in three of the classification approach. The first one is knowledge-based. They normally use the user and item information to tailor the recommendation to user preference. They do that by assessing the similarity between user profile and item data. The system identifies the best suited item for the user. The other is the focus on the cross domains that diverge from traditional recommendation system, which focus on the specific domain to recommendations by on user rating. Uh, the cross-domain recommendation system broadens its scope by cascading items across different domains, drawing on data from separate subdomains to enhance recommendations in a target domain. The next one is context-aware, that tailor recommendation to user-specific context, recognizing that item frequency can change in different situations. The CARS released on exclusively on user contextual information to provide highly relevant recommendations. Demographic filtering generates the recommendations based on user demographic profile that focus on the attributes such as nationality, age, and gender. That we have the overview of the classification, and there is lots of research by on uh, we are trying to classify by on lot of research. So in the next session we will talk about the popular evaluation method that you in their research. The first one is the MAE. That mean absolute errors that can calculate at the equation in the screen. The MAE frequently employed evaluation matrix that quantify the discrepancy between the actual user and recommended value. The smaller MAE value indicate the more accurate comparisons that's made by the recommendation system process. The second matrix is the root means where errors a statistical accuracy matrix emphasizing more significant absolute errors. The RMS is never drop below the MAE value. And also it's the same, the lower RMSE value signifies more accurate recognition outcome. The other metrics is precision and recon and S measure. The first is precision goes the ratio of relevant recommended item to the overall recommended item. The recons measure the fractions of the pertinent item in the list of recommended item. And the F measure offer the consolidated matrix that combining the precision and recons. For the dataset domain, their research focus on lots of datasets, but we can separate this into five main categories. The first is the movie, the book, the food, the music, and the portray product or service. Also, very specific is the location datasets. In the next session, also the last, we talk about the challenges. First challenge is cost problem and data sparsity. The second, the third is the scalability, and the last one is the crisis problem. Let's move to the cost problem. This challenge occurs when the new user join to the system or when novel items are introduced, potentially degrading color by featuring quality. It's arising in three scenarios. The first is new user access, the second new item introduction, and the last is the creation of the new committee group. Solutions involve a hybrid approach combining content by and CF techniques with relevant product description, feature, and user profile to improve the recommendation. For the next challenge is the sparsity. The spare profile matrix resulting from user not writing on a trace hinder efficient computational learning. The dimensional reduction techniques can mitigate data sparsity by reducing unnecessary application and product lacking substantial information that can enhancing the user rating matrix. The scalability. The recommender system dealing with a loss of the million of user and the product face to the computational intensity in generating and evaluating recommendations. For example, the Amazon, they are addressing the scalability by employing the topic diversification algorithm alongside to color filtering to recommend item to their user. The last one challenge a gray shift problem. Gray shift problem arises when anomalous user or user group do not necessarily align with the specific category or matching multiple times. This complicates browsing the accurate recommendation. A solution for this problem including the apply clustering methods, for example, like k-means, to distinguish the recipe user from regular user and techniques such as histogram intersection to refine the user similarity distribution. Yeah, that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.